This afternoon, it's the San Diego Padres taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And Aaron Boone going with the right-hander, Luis Severino. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one's in there, 0-1.
Luis Severino, when healthy, he is one of the top pitchers in the American League. When he's going good, he's getting ahead in the count. I love that his mechanics are very simple, very repeatable delivery.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Severino kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Severino. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 1-0. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. And there's a ball. 2-1 now. Severino. And strike 2.
2-2.
On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And a foul ball. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Soto off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. Padres leave 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. back in New York. And towing the slab here, Michael Wacha. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
That one hit to right. Cruz under it. And there's one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Aaron.
It's Aaron Judge now. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next pitch is outside. And that one off the outside edge. Two and one on Judge. That one ripped, but foul. 2-2. Outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And the first offering is not close. That one missed. Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 3-1. Lined, and that's a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's DJ LeMahieu.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Oh, and 2 now. Upstairs.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. The Yanks leave 1. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Brandon Dixon now.
First baseman, Brandon Dixon.
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And that one in the air center field. Bader should have it. And there's 2 down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Trent Grisham stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He swings and fouls one off. Second inning here, no score. To the right side. Throw on to Rizzo, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now Bader up to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one misses. Ball 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
2-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner! Bader runs. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
Runner leads away at second. In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
And a 1-2. Connor Falefa checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Bader at third with nobody out. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Oswaldo Cabrera, the next to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That's in there. That's strike one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And the right-hander deals. Cabrera checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. 0-2 now. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. Here's a 1-2. And that one is inside. One away with a runner at third.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Ball.
Next pitch misses.
Full
count 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the righty deals. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Cruz makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Ball 1.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And 2-0 to the Yankee shortstop.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it is 2-1. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top half of the third inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here comes a pitch. And that one is in the dirt. 1-0. Kim in his third season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of South Korea. That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Good hitters count the 2-0. In the air on the infield, Torres under it, and there's one down.
Batting 9, the catcher, Brett.
And now, Brett Sullivan. clips the corner, and that's strike one.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Oh, and 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Top of the third, no score. Swung on, popped up left side. Volpe under it. Makes the grab. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 24, Rugned.
So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Rugned Odor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in there for strike one. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Volpe gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here is Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
And a pitch. Down the line towards the corner. Cruz sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 so far. Well, here's Aaron Judge, a former Rookie of the Year, an MVP in 2022, and of course, Singy, the cover man for MLB The Show in 2018. And now 2-0.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine after Derek Jeter, the New York Yankees, having a homegrown player that can be such a face of the franchise. But this guy's not just the face. He takes up the entire cover with his size and stature.
1 down, base is empty. Judge started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
No strikes.
And another ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 3.
No strikes.
Swing and a bouncer. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
LeMahieu.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Judge on second. Rizzo over at first with 1 away. At the belt and fires. Misses outside. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Next pitch misses inside. And now 3-2. Harrison Bader waiting for a turn at the plate. And the pitch. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with one away. Harrison Bader getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lifted in the air out to left. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So first and second with 2 outs. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 3 innings complete. Yankees 1 and the Padres nothing. Back in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Fernando Tatis Jr. Severino back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one not close. 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Tatis waits. And now it's filled up. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
The left fielder, number 22.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. And he's already singled in this game. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Another throw, really keeping him close. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. 0-1 now. Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. And now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-2. Out towards left center. Bader should have it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And here is Jake Cronenworth.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Severino throws to first.
No, he's in there.
Tatis dives back in. Another move to first. And he's back again. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. And he pumps it a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
No.
Just misses there.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next offering is downstairs. Brandon Dixon in the on deck circle. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Dixon in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And now the 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Oh, he throws it away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cronenworth on third. Dixon at first. 1 gone. And 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And there's the strike. Two on, 2 outs. Ripped on the ground to second. Torres over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera.
The right fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera.
The wind of the pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
Next pitch is outside.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. That fires up the home crowd, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 3-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now, Anthony Volpe struck out swinging his first time. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Cruz hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Bounce to third. Zips it to first, and Gleyber Torres retired.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge will hit next.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
And he deals.
Ball.
What about as a left-handed hitter and how short that porch is in right field? Were you ever tempted to just try and think in terms of leaning on something as a left-handed hitter and just trying to yank it over the right field wall?
I don't think I needed to be tempted to do that. I think that's all I was, trying to do because I didn't have a whole lot of power.
This to third. That ends the inning. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Ha-Sung Kim. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the outside corner, strike one.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And now Brett Sullivan.
No balls, 1 strike.
Kim aboard here at first with nobody out.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Severino throws to first, and he's back in on a dive. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well.
Let's turn 2.
Fought off foul. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
That one missing inside. Severino throws to first. Kim dives back in safely. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Severino picks over. Kim back in standing. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next
Ball.
one misses, and a full
Full
count
count.
now.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch, and he just misses.
One ball.
Runners at
one
first
strike.
and second with one gone. In the air, right side. Cabrera makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. There's the strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Pitch
1-1.
misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Righty to the plate. And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. Third out. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Padres 1. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The pitch. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my
No,
rookie
that's the
year
ball.
hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Kim with the throw to first. Rizzo out of the play.
Third baseman, DJ.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Check swing, went around,
One ball,
and it's 1 and
2
2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Harrison Bader.
And next for New York, Harrison Bader. Good contact guy, good defender.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
That's through there for a strike. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. That is the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in New York, now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's a little bit
that's the
high.
ball.
You know, these Padres
One
need to
ball,
bring up the
no
quality
strike.
of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority,
two.
but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position
that's
because they
down.
put themselves there.
And a 3-1 on the way. Comes
Full
up
count.
empty. That's strike two. Now fly ball to right center. Bader sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up next, Brandon Dixon.
Dixon.
Fly ball to right. Cabrera has a beat on it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson.
Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 42 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there. Action in the pen down there. Wandy Peralta, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Cordero warming up as well. 2-1 now. And there's a ball.
No.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Good
Ball
plate
four.
appearance
Take the
there.
bench.
Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have
The
a
batter,
very aggressive secondary
center
lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Matt Crook
For the Yankees,
on for his major league
Number
debut.
92.
So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Grisham at the plate
1-0.
now. That's ball one. And now it's even up. Two outs. Check swing went around.
1-2.
1-2. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 3 and the Padres 1. Domingo Tapia gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 76, Domingo Tapia.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Isaiah. Kind of
The wind to the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brent Honeywell Jr. appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Cosgrove, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Cabrera in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Higashioka in the box again, takes a strike. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. Inning over. So the Yanks go in order as the lead remains 3-1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
And a pitch. And that's outside. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. And it's even up.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cabrera drifts towards it and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Padres.
Here's the catcher, Brett Sullivan. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next pitch is inside. Ball 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Clips the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
And a pitch. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the 0-1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 3.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Sullivan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Oh, and he hit him.
Ball, that hit.
Boog, you have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Soto can't hold up, and that's a strike. And here it comes. That one in there across the letters.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one missed.
1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brent Honeywell Jr.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Started after it, appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. The 1-2. Swings and misses. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Grisham brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball 1 there. That's in there, and the count 1-2. This one popped up right side. Dixon puts it away, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check, and the score stays 3-1. Jimmy Cordero gets the ball now.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Jimmy Cordero.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Here comes a pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball 2.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Clay Holmes, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here's a 2-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. In the air, left side. Connor Falefa moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the first
Brandon
baseman,
Dixon, the next up for the Padres.
Dixon.
In there for strike one. And fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. And ball one. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. And the pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Fair ball.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Next to hit, Nelson Cruz. And that's in there for strike one. Dixon, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
The tying run at the plate.
Inside.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Bogart.
Pitch
Ball
misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Next
No.
pitch inside. Now 2-0. And that's down and away.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ha-Sung Kim up next. Tying run at the plate. So now
Ball
2
4.
on
Take your base.
and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Wandy Peralta on the pitch here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 58. Wandy Peralta.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. First
No.
offering, and it just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And a pitch. That
Ball.
misses the zone. 2 balls, no
2 balls.
strikes.
No strikes.
Two on, 2 outs.
See right.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Out to short. Can't glove it cleanly.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
2 outs. Bases full. Next for the Padres, Brett Sullivan.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off. They leave him loaded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Yankees 3 and the Padres 1. Now into the ball game on defense, Jose Azocar. He'll be patrolling center field.
Now playing center field.
So digging in, Anthony Rizzo.
Azocar.
The right-hander back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
The 1-1. And another
2-1.
ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
3 balls.
Way high
1
with that
strike.
one. And that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter.
That's a ball.
Hitter's got to
Take
be
your
ready to
base.
swing it.
And he walked him.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the
Leading off
mound. You
for the
can't let it
Yankees,
affect you going forward.
the
You've
third
got to get out of the
baseman,
inning first. And
DJ.
then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Debut.
LeMahieu
No,
stands in now,
inside.
looks at that one inside. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
The center fielder.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Harrison Bader now at the plate.
He's going.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Cut on and miss.
ball.
And he
1
throws it
strike.
away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Well, catchers can get a little excited right here when it's a shorter throw, but anything offline could result in a run. And right there, the throwing error leads to another run scoring.
Next
No.
offering is down low. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Bader is set down. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 5-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2
Now
outs.
batting,
Put the
left
ball in
fielder,
play and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's the left fielder, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call.
1 ball,
And it's
1
1
strike.
and 1. Next offering is
2-1.
outside. The pitch.
2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the
Full
zone,
count.
and now it's 3-2. Into center, Azokar on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Oswaldo.
2 outs, base is empty.
Cabrera.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. A strikeout and a walk. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And that one wrapped foul. Next
1-2.
pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And misses
Ball.
inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Padres 1. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the third baseman, Rougned Odor. Peralta back to work. Peralta, a 6-foot lefty,
No ball.
225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. Way high.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And a ball evens the count. Here's the 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
And that's ball four.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Next is the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Odor on at first, nobody out. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. That one ripped. That's back. And that one's gone. A 2-run homer, his 11th of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Clay Holmes will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's through there for a strike. And that one almost got him. And a 2-1 on the way. And there's a ball.
No.
No. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting. The first
So digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Dixon. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Second and third here. 1 away. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Number 28, Jose Azocar.
And now the center fielder, Jose Azocar, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Called strike right there.
No ball. 1
Run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch downstairs. 1-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. And the next pitch is way outside. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
So the tying run at second, and a count 1-2. And he deals. And just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And now it's filled up. Brett Sullivan waits on deck. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Down to their final strike, and that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And here's the catcher, Brett Sullivan, trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. The next pitch misses. And a count 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Two and two. Hit hard. That gets through. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. A rally in the top of the 9th, and we've got a whole new ball game. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We're all tied up 5-5. Now on the bump, Tom Cosgrove. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 59, Tom Cosgrove.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered here in this one. And here it comes. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. The lefty, the 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now the lefty fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Chopped on the ground. Dixon tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get the leadoff man of the night.
Oh, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Volpe in the box lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. On the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1. Can't glove it cleanly. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for New York, Gleyber Torres. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In there at the knees.
Up hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
Next pitch inside, and the count 1-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Dixon settles under this one, and that is that. Offense held in check there. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. We're all tied up 5-5. New pitcher for the Yankees, Albert Abreu.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now the third baseman, Rougned Odor. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
2-0.
Next offering is downstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Number 97 getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. In for a strike. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Torres fires over to first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Righty delivers. Laser base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's 6-5.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 down, runner at first. Next for the Padres, Juan Soto. Abreu keeping an eye on him. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And downstairs, Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. His second home run of the game. It's 8-5.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Number 97 takes over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Pitch
Ball.
misses outside, and that's ball one. Kicks and fires. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss
1-2.
as he was out front that time. Back foot slider struck him out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Dixon stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. LeMahieu settles underneath it. Oh, he brought it back.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down.
Here is Aaron Judge. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Here comes a pitch. Strike one.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
0-1. And Judge spoils that one.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Next pitch is inside. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Hader, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Rizzo batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting.
Torres leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. And now the count is even. Next offering is fouled back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So last chance for the Yankees. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.